Hi, everyone. Welcome to AnewZ. I'm Anita Sharma. We're here at the IAF Spring Meetings in Paris, France. I am pleased to be joined by Dominique Tilmans. She is the special advisor for the president of the IAF, also a former senator of Belgium, also the chair of Eurisy, bridging space as well as society. Dominique, very good to be with you. You wear so many hats in this industry. What are your main objectives in these various roles that you have?
I'm not an engineer. I'm not a technician. I was a politician. And what is interesting is that I don't have the same view on space than all the professionals. I want to make space accessible, space understandable for the citizens, for the politicians. And this is my role in the space sector.
And how do you do that? Because I see that you're taking place in meetings here at the IAF. And I also appreciate and understand that you have a lot of communication with ministers, with members of parliament, the people who represent the citizenry. How do you bridge the gap? First of all, is there a gap?
Well, first, I chair an association called Eurisy. And this association, the goal of this association is to make space accessible, to reach space and society. So we make a lot of events, workshops. We have a lot of success stories, and this helps, of course, to be in contact with end users. And on the other side, with IAF, I organize the ministers and members of parliament meeting. And so each year we gather the politicians. So the minister explain the space strategy in their country. And this is interesting. The parliamentarians themselves, I want them to make it active. So they present a relevant space solution in their country. Because most of the people, the citizens, and most of the politicians, they don't know the benefits of space. They think it's very expensive. Yes, it's expensive, but not all the technology of space is coming back on Earth, and we use it. We use it with your phone. You use it for
weather
issue, communication, and bank. And also it helps also in the cities a lot for people with handicap. For the forest, for agriculture, so in many domains that space help for citizens and politicians.
Dominique, what progress do you think or developments have been made, have you seen since your involvement with the IAF on the minister side, on the government side? Are you seeing progress?
Yes, because we changed 4 years ago, we changed completely this meeting of ministers and parliamentarians. Before they was passive, we make them active, and this is completely different. And so it's a meeting where we speak the same language. If it's in English, but we don't use acronym, we make space accessible, understandable. And so when we are together, we are very interested by what our colleague is speaking. And so we understand what he says. When it's an engineer, we don't understand. Like the press, it's the same.
Right, yeah, you have to make it palatable. And on that note, how do you make it palatable for ministers and MPs to understand the message and to understand the importance of space innovation?
Because you have to give them the first visibility.
Yeah.
And so that's what we are doing. We give them a lot of visibility. And we put them together with so we have ministers who are more involved in space, and we put them in contact, and the same for parliamentarians, with other ministers and parliamentarians who are already invest in space and the other are not invest in space. And so it's important that the country who are not really involved in space listen to their colleagues. And I said, and so the motto of my association, what is possible in your country might be possible in mine too. So for flooding, for droughts, for all the domains, we can help you to manage to have a better management for your country, for your cities, for your region. It's helped you a lot. So let us explain how space can help you in your management, in your decision.
Okay, very fascinating. It looks like a lot of developments have been made and more to come, right?
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci aussi.